Welcome to the WagerTalk Deli. This is Marco's Sandwich Game of the Week. I am Kelly Stewart at Kelly in Vegas. To the right of me, Mr. Marco D'Angelo at Marco in Vegas. And this week's Sandwich Game, as it is every week, is brought to you by Gaming Today magazine. Next time you're in a sports book, head over, pick one up. Don't forget to read this guy's food blog, as we'll call it. He just wants a chance to eat free food. Let's just be real.
It's not free, unfortunately. I don't get comped for these places. They don't even know who I am till later.
Oh, you do that. You're like the under the radar.
Under the radar, yeah.
Ah.
I went to one of the places this week, watch games I always go to, and I'm standing at the counter ordering a drink, and they had my article right there. And I see it, and I saw it, and I'm going, oh, wow. And I go to the girl. I go, oh, that's a cool article. She goes, yeah, man, we didn't even know about it. And she's like, and she does. I go, did you look at the picture of the guy that wrote it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Marco, always looking for that notoriety.
Yeah.
All right, tell me this week's Sandwich Game of the Week. I'm excited. These have been doing really well. Somehow we got there last week with Texas Tech, and we will take it.
Absolutely, we will take it. And this week we're going to look for another live dog that can score points. And and if they have to, backdoor I think is going to be open because we're going against Michigan. And I know Michigan's been rolling the last few weeks. They killed Michigan State last week. First of all, that is a rivalry game, more so for Michigan State because we all know who Michigan's real rival is, and that's next week. So you've got them sandwiched in between the Michigan State game and the game of the year, Ohio State, next week. And it is the game of the year for Michigan because Jim Harbaugh's got to get this monkey off his back. He's going to have a tough time doing it the way Ohio State is. I think Ohio State's the best team in the country, my personal opinion. And we look at this one with Indiana. This is a team that can score points. This is a team that is putting up 30-plus on a regular basis. Last week they went into Penn State. It's not easy to go into Happy Valley. Yes, they caught Penn State at what I felt was a bad spot, and that's why I was on Indiana, and Indiana got the money. But what Indiana showed me in that game, there was a key juncture of that game where they were down 6 in the third quarter. They were at midfield and had a 4th and 1, Kelly. Do they punt it? Pin them back deep, it's a one-possession game, or do you go for it? They brought the offense, they kept the offense out there, they were going to go for it, and they tried the old draw them off sides, which never, ever worked. Have you ever seen that work?
No, because everybody knows it's coming.
Okay, so then they
yes, I have seen it work. That's what makes it even worse.
So they call the timeout, they come back out of the timeout with the punt team. Okay, but they're in a gimmick formation. Just 3 guys in the middle and, the up guy in the punter, and everybody's winged out all over the place. Who doesn't know what they're going to do right now? And yes, Kelly, even blondes knew what was coming.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Look at the roots, Marco.
Yeah, look at the roots. Okay. And the spot after that, 3 plays later, Penn State scores 35, they break a 35-yard run. They're up 13. Most teams would have folded up the tent after a sequence like that. But Indiana battled back. Right after that score, they marched down the field, got a touchdown, and it was a game right down to the wire, and they got the money. That showed me a lot of character with this team, and I'm going to take them as a home dog here. Go against Michigan in a rough spot. Michigan, what do they really have to play for? They can't get the Big Ten championship, their side of the ledger, because even if they win out, beat Ohio State, and Ohio State would lose this week to Penn State and then lose to them next week, they would finish in a tie with Penn State, and they lost to Penn State. So it's a mess for Michigan. Right. So the game for them is next week. I'm taking Indiana. I think they're a live dog at home. They're +9 right now. I don't think it gets to 10. I know the public's going to bet Michigan in this game, but I like Indiana, and that is the Sandwich Game of the Week.
Awesome, Marco. Don't forget to check out our new show, Bet on It, the college edition, exclusively on WagerTalk TV. And in celebration of Marco going over 35,000 followers, congrats to Marco. This week, Marco's offering 35% off to everyone on his packages this week. That's daily, weekly, and long-term subscriptions when you use the coupon code. Good grief. Marco35. Marco feeling super generous. Yeah, I know.
What's in there?
There's no vodka in that.
Okay.
I wish there was. Oh, Monday.